let's discuss average rate of change of a function over a given interval. The definition of average rate of change is actually the same definition as the difference quotient. Average rate of change of f of x over the interval x equals a to x equals b is actually f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. In other words, it's change in the y coordinates divided by the corresponding change in the x coordinates, which is also known as a difference quotient. So it's really another example of a difference quotient. Now, the question that I have for you is if f of z is 8 minus 3z squared, to determine the average rate of change of the function between z equals -5 and z equals 2. We can actually take the definition at face value, and average rate of change would be f of 2 minus f of -5 divided by 2 minus -5. And now access your function. F of 2 and f of -5 are calculated using the formula. So f of 2 is 8 minus 3 times 2 quantity squared, and f of -5 is 8 minus 3 times -5 quantity squared. And then it's all divided by 2 minus -5, which is the 7. Now, here's a little tip for you. You could simplify this as a number, and it would tell you the slope of the line through the ordered pairs that correspond to z coordinates -5 and 2. Or you could chunk this guy right in the box because you have a calc pad pop up. You don't really need to simplify any more than this. And if you were taking an exam, for example, that's exactly what I would do, is avoid simplifying when at all possible. But if you cleaned it up, you'd get a numerical value that represents the slope of the line through the points -5 f of -5 and 2 f of 2.